Hello, 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 my love. Welcome to another episode of Tarot and Channel with your host, Ingrid H. Turner. I am a psychic medium. I'm a channel. Let me try that again. I'm a psychic medium. I'm a channel for Holy Spirit, and I am a really fucking good tarot card reader. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards. We're going to get sort of a flavor for the energetic message of the week. Spirit, and two of them fell out, and those are the right ones. Spiritual teachings for the week, prompted by our tarot cards. This is the Manciati tarot deck. It's one of my favorites. It's got extra cards, and we like extra everything. And then after I give the message, the tarot and channel message, I'm going to take us through this week day by day. So stay tuned. We're going to get really granular about what to expect energetically this week. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you for the advent of tarot cards, which is an incredibly relatable way to tune into the message from Divine Spirit. Okay, what do we got? We got Capricorn. We have the World. Oh my gosh, these are great. These are great cards. So, what is the message? What are these cards saying? What is Capricorn? I mean, Capricorn is no bullshit. I like Capricorn. I have Jupiter in Capricorn. It makes me, that kind of energy makes me happy. So Capricorn is no BS. It's dogged, it's determined, it's all things. It's water and land, right? It goes all places. It is not going to be stopped. It doesn't necessarily move quickly, okay? Because anything that takes time or anything that is truly of value in the world needs its roots in physicality. And that's Capricorn for you. It will dig and dig and dig and dig as deep as it needs to go to find water and create those roots to flourish out in the air, flourish out in the world. Think of a tree. A tree is a really good example of Capricorn energy. Deep, 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 deep roots, flourishing. And trees take a really long time to grow, don't they? Years and years and years, decades to really grow. But they never stop growing. Capricorn energy never stops expanding. It never stops moving forward. It's like a bulldozer, right? It will go, 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 and it simply will not stop. And if it hits an obstacle, it will doggedly and determinedly keep picking away, chipping away, and moving through that obstacle. And that's what Spirit has for you this week, is to remember that your passion is not always going to be all fun. Okay, you're going to have to do some work you don't love to do in order to bring your passions to fruition. And that is the World card. Your passion's coming to fruition. You are so much closer than you think you are. You're doing so much better than you think you are. You really are. You've committed like a mofo. Capricorn is commitment. Once a Capricorn commits, forget it. You're stuck with them, right? So this is major commitment to your passion, to your expansion, to your spiritual work. And the fruits of that are going to blossom very, very soon. And it can be, Capricorn energy can be, when you get towards the end of it, you might feel like, oh, I've just been at this for so long. Is there any point? Should I just give up? Right at that point when you're thinking, should I just give up? That's when you just push a little bit further. You really call on that Capricorn energy to move you, push you, give you that motivation, that final edge, that final increase of dogged determination. And then the seed busts open. The shoot sprouts, and it grows from there into the tree, into your personal tree of life. All right. So to wrap this up, Spirit is saying that, in the human experience, it takes doggedness and determination. That's what we're here for. We're here for challenges. We're here to work hard. We're here to work hard doing what we love and moving towards our passion and birthing something incredible into the world through the vehicle of our passion. And we kind of have to get lost in our manifestation speak, the manifestation culture. We sort of get lost in this, like, oh, if it's got to be easy. If I manifest, it'll be easy. Not necessarily. Humans require challenge. It's the friction we need to get the tire turning, right? To get up to speed. But we can, through our manifestation practice, we can choose to bring in goals, projects, relationships even, that provide a challenge but feel deeply satisfying, right? The burden of responsibility. Responsibility is a burden when it's not your responsibility. It's not a burden when it is your authentic responsibility. That's what makes us feel human and connects us and grounds us in and gets us moving on the path towards our highest expression, expanding our frequency and birthing our gifts into the world. It's very important energy, and it's not sexy, and it's not love and light glam, and it's, you know, getting down, getting in the dirt, hoeing the dirt, planting the seeds, you know, sitting, standing in the rain while it waters your plants. It's all of those really earthy, practical, down to earth things. And that's an energy that is really coming to the forefront this week, is that earthy energy, because you need to be in the earth in order to grow your harvest. All right. Harvest goes in before it comes out. So if you're struggling this week and you're finding that you're just about had it with the hard work and you're reaching the end of your rope, take a deep breath and take one more step. And it'll be that last push, that one more step, and then you'll break through and you'll be like, oh, thank you, Ingrid. I needed to do that, because you don't want to give up before you break through. You don't have to give up before you break through. Don't listen to the woo, it's all love and light, easy peasy, you don't have to work for anything if you're aligned kind of energy this week. That's not what this week is about. This week is about get to work because you love what you're doing and you're committed. And that is the manifestation process. All right. So once again, Capricorn and the world. Okay. Let's go day by day. Let's see what's coming up, huh? All right, my sweet loves. We are going to use a different deck because we can't be predictable. All right. Got my Wild Unknown Tarot deck out. I love this deck. It's so poppy and colorful and yummy. Anyway, okay, Divine Spirit, let's all set our intention together, all right? Holy Spirit, please help us understand the energies for the week, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. What can we expect, Divine Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, today, the Hermit and the Seven of Cups. All right, so my loves, Sunday, right? So it's a good day to hole up and just kind of think about your life, really fantasize about your life is what I'm getting from this. Like, you have a lot of options. There's so much you can do with your life. This one wild life, there's so much you can do. You need to pause, take a little bit of time and reflect on all of your options, all of your dreams, going all the way back to your childhood is what I'm feeling. It's like, what did you want to do when you were little? What did you want to grow up to be? What did you want to experience in this life? Because, you know, our dreams are not so much about what we want to be, but what we want to experience. Reframe that. This is not what I want to do. This is what I want to experience. What is it that you want to experience? Because there's a lot available to you, but by nature of the human experience, not everything is available to you. So take some time to cocoon up, go into yourself, do some reflecting, do some daydreaming, do some fantasizing, see what feels the most yummy. And then you can come out of that and make a commitment to move in the direction of those dreams that feels right and appropriate for you right now. Okay? Remember, it's a long life. Okay, you can do a lot, but you have to do what really engages your energy, what lights you up and goes, oh, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want to experience next. Take some time to reflect on that today, all right? And moving into the week, you're going to have a stronger sense of clarity with what it is that you're looking for the, you know, in the next phase and the next step for you. All right, and then Monday, we have Nine of Swords with the Mother of Wands. Okay, so Nine of Swords is an anxiety card. It's not a bad card, except that it's an uncomfortable card. So it doesn't actually mean, you know, all this like nightmarish imagery on the card. You can see it there. It's kind of awful looking, right? But it's the stuff of nightmares. So it's not the stuff of the real world. You're going to have your mind come and hijack you and really wanting to question your sense of personal power, which is represented by the Mother of Wands here. So when we start to expand our frequency and step more fully into ourselves and our authenticity, the ego comes to bite us. The ego comes in and goes, whoa, 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 that's a little too big for your britches there. We're going to just have to take that down a notch. Let's throw in a bunch of fear stories. Let's throw in a bunch of anxiety. Let's go down this worst case scenario rabbit hole. That is almost an inevitable byproduct of understanding and gaining clarity on your personal life fantasies, your dreams, your directions, your desires. As you start to go, oh, that is what I want, then all that fear comes up to try and chop you out from under the knees. The reason that this happens is because we put our ego in charge. All right, we put our ego in charge and it's way above its pay grade and it's trying to manage you. It's trying to, keep you alive is essentially what it's trying to do. And we have to learn how to sift through the ego stories and sift through the intuition. Here's the thing. If it's your intuition, you're going to have a sense of calm, clarity, and trust. All right, it's just going to be very sort of matter of fact inside you. If it's your ego, you're going to have a heightened emotional response to it. A lot of fear, a lot of angst, that kind of a thing. It's always the ego speaking, because you can always trust yourself in the moment, in the moment. Nothing exists outside of this moment. So when you're tripping about the future or worrying about the past, that doesn't exist. That's an ego story keeping you out of your power in the present moment. If you can stay present in your body, in your power, you'll be just fine. You'll be able to handle anything that comes your way. All right, next, Tuesday, Strength and the Son of Pentacles. I love this pairing. To me, this looks like, okay, we're getting clear. Oh my God, we're worrying, we're battling our ego and our intuition and our power and our fear, like love over fear, faith over fear. And then we're coming to a place of groundedness and centeredness. Strength is about healing, and it's about unconditional love. Grounding and unconditional love. And I feel like this is really coming to love yourself. And from loving yourself, getting really grounded, you're able to love other people. That's a beautiful. So if you've been going through some angst, you've been going through your healing journey, Tuesday's going to be a really nice day to sink into the healing work that you've done. Sink into the experience of you in a more grounded, unconditional way. All right. And then Wednesday, we have the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles. What an interesting pairing. So the Chariot is my personal destiny card. So of course, whenever I bring it up, I was like, ooh, destiny, things are happening. But it is definitely a card of movement, and it's a major arcana. So it is moving towards your destiny, moving towards what, breaking free, breaking out of the cage, breaking down the gate, and moving in the direction of your dreams and your fantasies, while also balancing the human experience and the human life. You probably have a lot of responsibilities that you just can't walk away from just because you have an idea of a new direction, something that you want to experience and express. And so this is about this pairing right here is about trusting the time it takes to disentangle from what is no longer a match. Okay, sometimes it takes some time, and also keeping a priority, keeping in mind your priority, what it is you want to truly experience in this lifetime. And a tip I have for you is, whatever it is that you're wanting to experience. Okay, let's say, for example, you've been working in finance, right? And you realize that you want to experience the life of an artist. It's like a hard right turn, right? It seems like so far removed, but you have a job and you have responsibilities, and you're not ready to necessarily move out of the finance world, but you are ready to start stepping into the art world. And you don't have to make a big slash, right? Just cut it off and dive head first. There are times when it is appropriate for that, but this day is not the time when it's appropriate for that. So what do? You prioritize. You put your artistry as a priority. Maybe you kick off your day with a little drawing, or a little doodle, or you make sure that every night you do a bigger painting, or you write something, right? It's putting your fantasy, and I mean this in the most awesome way. I don't mean fantasy as in like, oh, it's a pipe dream, it'll never happen. I mean fantasy as in, yeah, this is something I want to experience. You put that into your mix, and you add that to your balance, and you add that to your routine. The Two of Pentacles is very much of routine, juggling, the life. But the Chariot card is about whoosh, moving towards what is truly right for you right now. And here's the thing, just because you're moving in one direction or leaving another direction, it doesn't mean what you've been doing is wrong. And it doesn't mean that what you're moving towards is the be all end all for the rest of your life. We humans, especially in this new paradigm, we are here to live many lifetimes. Many. We're here to do many things. You're not a stagnant being. You're a dynamic being, a dynamic creature. And as you grow and expand, your frequency expands, you will have the desire to have different experiences and different life experiences. And you can trust that whatever you're pulled to is right for you now. And if it changes, then that's okay. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind, all right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So now we have Thursday. 8 of Wands. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. I love that. Forward movement here, honey. Really forward movement happening. You're really, after the first part of the week, you're retreating, you're getting worried, and then you start to ground in, and then we start to see that things are actually happening in the physical world. Once you make a decision about the direction you want to go, let yourself play in your fantasies and then make that decision and step into your power. Let go of your ego's fear stories. Things start to shift very quickly. I love the 10 of Pentacles here and the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is movement, things happening, communication, swift activity. The 10 of Pentacles is a grounding energy, like all Pentacles are. Look how much grounding energy we have here. All Pentacles are a grounding energy, but the 10 of Pentacles is like community grounding, supportive grounding. Like you have developed such a strong foundation for you to step into this next version of you. Now, what I'm talking about here, it may be something drastic on the outside. The Chariot says for a lot of you, it's going to be something happening on the outside, life shifting on the outside. But it can very much be an inner process as well. Like the Strength card is about an inner process. You could be making an inner shift that is supported, an inner experience that may not change the outside too much, but that inner experience is going to really flourish because you have laid the foundation, you've laid the groundwork for your experience in this lifetime to shift into something new, into something different. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, and then we have Friday where we have the Six of Swords and the High Priestess. I love this so much. You've got clarity of thinking with mighty intuition here. And this is also about travel. So this could be like mental travel. This could be going to new places within your own mind that you haven't explored before. It could also be physical travel, but because it's swords, it tends to be a new way of thinking, all right? A new perspective. And your intuition is in high gear on Friday, okay? Your intuition is really, really sharp. So when you meld the intellect and the intuition, that dissolves the ego stories. And then what you do is you lead with your intuition. You lead with that belly, you lead with the heart, and you execute with a clear mind. That's what this is talking about here. That's absolutely gorgeous energy for that day. And then finally, next week on Saturday, we have the Magician and the Six of Wands. Well, you can't get, I'm moving these cards a little bit, you really can't get much more sweet than that. The Magician is, you got it going on, ladies and gents. You have all of the skills you need. You have all the tools. You have the know-how. You have the, a negative energy for this card is manipulation, but the flip side of that is like an awareness, a keenness, a savviness. You have a savviness to have victory. All right, so you're taking your fantasies, maybe that have felt like, oh, that's not possible for so long. You've really reflected on it and gone through this journey and see how the arc just goes up, 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 up all week until you get to this place. Six of Wands is victorious homecoming. It's accolades. It's recognition. That's beautiful. It's recognition. So this is a really, really, don't be afraid. Don't shy away from your fantasies on Sunday, okay, today. Don't shy away from your fantasies because once you admit what you want and point yourself in that direction, you can see it very quickly expands and rises and grows. And very quickly this week, you end up with concrete movement. And again, this could be an inner expansion. This can be an outer expansion, an outer shift. If it's an outer shift, it's also going to be an inner shift, but the outer may not be as present as the inner shift. But no doubt, it is as potent, equally as potent either way. This is a very exciting time. This is a very exciting week. This is a very exciting time to be alive. The energy is constantly in a state of expansion, and we are constantly being asked to keep up by raising our own frequency, by coming home to what it is that we love and want, and loving ourselves more so that we can ride the waves of this new paradigm and bring in this new earth on the backs of the individual through the vehicle of our passions. All right? Beautiful. Circle back. Tell me how this plays out for you this week. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notifications bell so you are notified when I put these readings out every week. And additionally, if you want to dive in, just you and me, all right, I do offer one-on-one sessions. That is linked in the description of the video. So click on that link and you can book a session with me anytime. And I'd love to connect with you and go further, go deeper with you. Bless you, beloved.